Okay, this is part three. I forgot to tell you how to put it back together. I mean, obviously, to put the brains of the operation back together up top, up here in the top of the speaker. In order to put all that stuff back together, you just reverse your steps. Once again, I would highly suggest taking pictures. It's not very complicated. There's only a few parts in there, but just to make sure it never hurts if you want it all to operate right when you put it back together. The main thing is make sure that you connect. You see where it says BT right there for Bluetooth? You want to make sure you reconnect that display, that little ribbon cable that I told you to unhook earlier. You want to make sure to plug that back in. If not, it'll work fine with the remote. You just won't be able to see what's going on. The display won't work. The rest of the speaker will work fine. You just won't know what source you're on or what the volume is or anything else. So make sure that you hook that back up before you put it all back together, because if you put it all back together without, once again, you might take it back apart again, and it's a real pain in the ass. So what's going to happen when you get this front cover off of here is you're actually going to end up breaking all the clips on the front of it. There's really nothing I could find to do about it. Try to place your 5-way. If I can give you some tips on the speaker in accordance, I would pry it here, right here in the center, in between these two speakers. There's a clip in here, and then I would again right like between the bottom of this speaker and the bottom of the speaker case itself. So right in about like here, somewhere down in this area, and it should break. And you'll have to do it on both sides of the speaker. You'll do it all the way down this side and all the way down the other side. And in my case, it broke every clip. So the good news is that they put so much glue in it that the parts of the clip that break, they stay in the speaker. So if you don't move a bunch of stuff around, just leave everything like it was. When you go to push that cover back on there, all your plastic pieces are going to line back up perfectly with each other. So, wherever it broke, it's going to just meld right back together again. So I went out and bought some Gorilla Super Glue. Before I put it back on there, I just did both sides. Make sure you put it on the pieces that are sticking out of the speaker box itself. Make sure you put glue on those and on the cover itself. Don't let it dry very long. You want to get it on there immediately. Press it on, and then as you see at the bottom how I've got some sandwich clamps on there at the bottom. You're going to have the two screws at the top, so that's going to keep you tight up there. But when you get down to the bottom, you need to clamp them and let them sit for a while before you play that subwoofer or anything else, because the vibration is going to make it to where your glue doesn't set properly. You want all that to really be set good in the original positions so it'll have a good tight fit. The thing about these speakers is they hit so hard that they vibrate so much that if that front cover is loose at all, it's gonna affect the sound, number one, because it's gonna vibrate and you're gonna be able to hear it. But it's also going to possibly damage and break the clips at the top where the screws go in, because of the vibration at the bottom of it flapping around in there, not being secure. So I've let these sit for like 5 hours, and I haven't played them with glue that's only supposed to cure for like half an hour. But I just want to make sure, because I'm just being a little bit careful. There's no rush. The longer you let it sit, the stronger it'll be. So there you go. That's how you put them back together, and thank you for watching.